Well, hello there and good morning to you all. This now will be my review for Bleach 590 entitled Marching Out the Zombies. So, mm, I'm still coping with the last part of the chapter. It was a really a great mindfuck by the part of Kubo. But nonetheless, what can I say about this? Well, first of all, we see the weird relation between Giselle and Bambietta, and apparently Bambietta, even if turned into a zombie, apparently it kinda remained conscient about herself, and we watch the weird conversation between her and Giselle, or it, or he, or whatever. Um, and then we, on the other hand, see Mayuri basically throwing something, bombs, at Bambietta, and eventually he explains that this is a device he created to seal the powers of Bambietta. Even if it's not clear if he is referring to the powers of the Quincy's on the overall, and this means that he created a device that can seal away Quincy powers, or can he only seal away Quincy powers that are zombified, let's say on that way. That is not further explained, but we can think about it. And then when apparently Mayuri has the upper hand, Giselle basically invokes all the Shinigami that she killed, apparently, to attack him. And at this point, Mayuri basically calls out Arancars. In this case, he calls several Arancars that supposedly are dead. Even if we can discuss if Sirishi Thunder Witch, I think that's the name, and the Arankar that danced Dordoni, we could discuss, okay, they apparently were killed by the Ezekias in the Arankar War, but eventually they could be revived. Okay, it's a little far-fetched, but okay, I can go with that. Uh, and the same about Charlotte. Apparently, the guy was killed by Yumishika, but okay, I can, uh, in a way, okay, accept that eventually could be seriously wounded and eventually could be healed, and that also could be the situation long chapters ago when Mayuri was inside his research lab and he was asking someone if he could move. Could be related with these three guys. Maybe, I don't know. Um, but the one that completely mindfucked me was Loopy. because Luffy was destroyed by Grimjo. I think I think that the guy was killed and erased or burned or something. So how the hell can this guy be alive again? I don't know. At this point, I believe that even Stark or Ulquiorra could be alive. Uh, I don't know. But okay. And basically, the chapter ended there with the appearance of these four. Uh, so, what can I say more? This is a really hard mindfuck to deal with. So, passing the point of the first part of the chapter, the last part, the Iron Car returning. I was expecting them, but I was expecting Iron cars such as Grimjaw or Gatenbine, the guy that fight against Shed, or eventually the three bestias, the three girls that usually hang around with Harry Bell, or the Lolly and Manly. Eventually, I was expecting these guys to show up, but making appear Dordoni, Sirici, Lupi, and Charlotte, it was strange and mindfuck. But okay, like I did say a couple of minutes ago, if this is related with that scene when Mayuri was in his personal lab and he was asking someone if he could move, and if this is kind of a connection or a hint for the appearance of Charlotte, let's say Dordoni or Sirici. Okay, but how can Lupi be alive if Grimjaw destroyed the guy? That was hard to understand, unless, and this is throwing one in the dark, unless Orihime used her powers between the Fullbringer arc and the starting of this arc, and the training that she was undergoing, instead of a battle training, was to improve her powers, thus meaning reversing the flow of time. I don't know. I honestly don't know. On the overall, this chapter was kinda a real mindfuck in the end, and the first Alf also puts more questions in my head between the relation between Giselle and the zombies, or especially Bambietta, than it gives answers. So I guess I will wait for next week chapter and see if there is further explanations about this. I hope so. But that's it. This is my review for Bleach 590. Hope you enjoy, stay well, peace, and see you soon.